Taiwan, I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's population is rapidly aging. To meet the needs of Taipei's older residents, a site formerly planned for a school is being turned into a care center. Bing Wang reports.
This small farm in Taiwan's capital of Taipei was going to be an elementary school. But with declining birth rates and growing elderly population, that plan has changed. They're now going to build health and social welfare facilities for older people. There aren't many care centers in the country that cater to them.
我老家家了，我马上还上下课，早上去，晚上回来。
这可以是期待的。
对对，因为很期待，早一点最好了。
Taipei is now considered a super-aged society, with over 20% of its population over 65. Nationwide, birth rates have gone down every year since 2015. The country's Interior Ministry projects that in 2023, the number of births could hit a record low. Funded by the Taipei Health Department, the site will have 2 buildings packed with 400 long-term beds and will offer services such as daycare, exercise classes, and medical care.
这个游乐设施啊、聚会场所啦，以及这个游泳池啊、健身的地方啊，他们都会涵盖在这里面，而且有很多的停车场，这些都是地方的需求啊。
Worried about the decreasing population, the government is giving couples financial incentives to have children. But they're also committed to improving the circumstances for older citizens, making sure that as more of the country lives longer, there are these long-term facilities dedicated to giving them the care they need. Zhang Xu and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Climate scientists expect that July will be the hottest month on record, with heat waves spreading across much of the northern hemisphere. With these record temperatures, the UN Secretary General says the age of global warming has given way to a new era of global boiling. John Van Trist reports.
A fiery month is coming to a close. Climate scientists say this July could be the hottest ever recorded. With El Niño heating waters in the Pacific and wildfires and record temperatures sweeping the world, the United Nations is sounding the alarm.
Climate change is here, it is terrifying, and it is just the beginning. The era of global warming has ended, the era of global boiling has arrived.
Some world leaders are moving to ease the symptoms of climate change. In the U.S., where around half the population is under a heat watch or warning, President Joe Biden pledged $1 billion for tree planting. He also said that workers will be given protection for heat hazards on the job.
I don't think anybody can deny the impact of climate change anymore. There used to be a lot of time when I first got here, a lot of people said, oh, it's not a problem. Well, I don't know anybody, I shouldn't say that. I don't know anybody who honestly believes climate change is not a serious problem.
But back at the UN, Secretary General Guterres wants to tackle the causes of climate change. He says the global financial system needs a change of course to do more about the climate faster. And he wants G20 countries to commit to even more stringent emissions cuts.
Leaders must lead. No more hesitancy, no more excuses, no more waiting for the others to move first. There is simply no more time for that.
So far, there's no sign of changes like these. Scientists say there will be consequences.
We keep burning fossil fuels. We keep putting carbon into the atmosphere, which warms the planet. On average, it does warm the planet by around about 0.2 of centigrade, which is 0.2 degrees centigrade per decade.
Meaning the era of global boiling could be here to stay. Leon Lien and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Circus performers spend years honing their acrobatic skills before they can take the stage, but turning those skills into a career can be even more difficult. 2 young circus performers in Taiwan are now working on a new performative art piece, which they hope will inspire others to follow their dreams. Yu Jinhuang has the story.
Using a simple, everyday object to convey powerful emotions. This poetic depiction of first love is being displayed through the art of head manipulation. It's the work of artist Yang Shihao and his latest effort showcasing how emotive and artistic circus performances can be. Yang is best known for his zero-wheel performances in Europe. He later went on to showcase his skills on Asia's Got Talent. But in this new work, Yang aims to return to his roots, displaying his acrobatic evolution over the past decade. And ahead was the first object he started performing with. A 30-year-old, Yang works with artist Huang Yi, who is a decade younger. Together, they aim to reflect on their journeys as artists from different generations. To Yang, working with Huang has given him many new ideas.
如果就是每次看他的时候，就会觉得有一些方向，有一些方向。那个方向不管是跟道具之间的关系啊，或者生活可以试的样子，或是自己可以长成的那种模样或是雏形，看到了很多可能在自己身上也适用的东西吧。
Whereas Yang has performed in various high-profile events, Huang Yi is just starting out. But even then, his performance at the prestigious Colgate Theater comes with a decade of practice on the Diabolo, which he took up when he was 10. As Huang tries to find his feet in the performance world, Yang sees a lot of himself in the younger artist.
怎么时间过得这么快？然后我应该好好想一想，在下一个10年后的我。我觉得在他身上，我看见好，那未来的下一个10年。搞不好就在旁边，对，我要怎么去想象他，然后他要成为什么样子。
Both are pursuing their dreams, even though artists like them often struggle to make a living. But they are still going, and still working on enhancing their forms of artistic expression. They hope that through leading by example, they will go on to inspire more people and encourage others to never give up on their dreams. Devon Tsai and Eugene Huang for TaiwanPlus.
A species of deer found only in Taiwan is popping up at lower elevations. Although many are happy to see its habitat getting bigger, others worry about the consequences of having them buck up against people. Bryn Thomas has the story.
The Formosan Sambar is brownish yellow in summer and dark brown in winter. It's a species endemic to Taiwan, and it's the country's largest herbivore. Increasingly, it's making its home closer to where people live. Researchers say the animal and its scat are now appearing at lower and lower elevations.
不管是出现的这一些数量，还有它出现的频度，都慢慢的增加，这会让我们觉得蛮高兴的。你有办法就实施了之后，它的族群数量有逐渐恢复稳定的趋向。
But the appearance of a deer below 2,000 meters elevation is less of a move and more of a homecoming. Formosan Sambar were once common at 300 meters, but over the last half of a century, habitat loss, hunting, and human encroachment forced them higher into Taiwan's mountainous interior. Now, camera traps are photographing them at altitudes just above 1,500 meters. Although they are happy to see the deer's habitat expand, some worry it could bring them into closer contact with people.
那当跟人类的距离太近的时候，那水鹿其实体型很大，人是完全没有办法徒手去格挡它的一些冲撞，保持距离才有尊重。
While the prospect of deer wrestling is terrifying, chances are they'll be more scared of you. James Lin and Bryn Thomas for TaiwanPlus.
Bird watchers in central Taiwan have spotted a parade of 15 greater Painted-Snipe chicks led by a single male. The female birds are polyandrous, meaning they have multiple male partners who take care of their young. Experts say male snipes will take the chicks of other males they defeat in a fight, and this group may be a parade of trophies for this snipe daddy. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of the largest Arab art exhibition in London. I'm Ethan. Take care, and I'll see you next time.